Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us His word. We just want to talk about, the recent military buildup that's going on right now due to the Russian-Ukraine war. Got this article out of OneAmericanNewsNetwork.com. It was dated Wednesday, June 29th, 2022. It's titled Biden announces increase of U.S. forces in Europe. So it's just inching one step closer to, worldwide conflict, also known as, World War III, that's prophesied in the scriptures. It says President Joe Biden announced the U.S. is ramping up forces in Europe amid Russia's invasion of Ukraine. During a meeting with NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg in Spain Wednesday, he said the U.S. is enhancing its forced posture in Europe. Biden revealed the U.S. will be establishing a permanent headquarters in Poland for the 5th Army Corps, which are the first permanent American forces on NATO's eastern flank. He also announced the nation will deploy thousands of additional troops to Romania and Baltic states on a rotating basis. This is a quote, and together our allies, we're going to make sure that NATO is ready to meet threats from all directions across every domain, land, air, and sea, Biden stated. At the moment when Putin has shattered peace in Europe and attacked the very, very tenets of rule-based order, the United States and our allies, we're going to step up. We're stepping up. We're proving that NATO is more needed now than it ever has been, and is as important as it ever has been. So though Terry, wait for it, this is more cases of them not keeping at home. They got military bases all over the planet, and they're adding more to in Poland. And there's another article out of SputnikNews.com that kind of just backs up that article. It's entitled U.S. beefing up military presence across Europe. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but the United States operates dozens of military facilities across Europe, including nearly 24 Air Force bases, 7 large Army garrisons, and 7 Navy bases and support facilities. Most of the bases are situated in Germany, a country the U.S. occupied in 1945 after World War II, but never left. The expanded footprint includes the first ever permanent U.S. ground base on NATO's eastern flank via the Army's 5th Corps headquarters, forward command post situated in Posen, Poland, about 280 kilometers southwest of the Russian enclave of Kaliningrad. The U.S. will also send an additional 3,000 troops strong rotational brigade combat team to Romania and beef up forward rotational deployments of armor, aircraft, air defense, and special operations forces in Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Fighters in Britain, destroyers in Spain. The U.S. will also deploy 2 squadrons of F-35 fighter jets to bases in Britain and increase the number of U.S. destroyers permanently stationed in Naval Station Rota, a large naval facility situated near Gibraltar, from 4 to 6. Germany and Italy were about 48,000 U.S. troops are already deployed. So it's like the title says, U.S. is beefing up military presence across all Europe, and it's going to escalate even more, Plus with the tensions between, Israel and Iran, eventually, this World War III is going to come to pass. But the first scripture is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and not tarry. Yeah, we're in that time now. We're seeing it through these prophecies. The end shall speak and it shall not lie. Eventually, these prophecies are all going to come to pass. MOTB, time of Jacob's trouble. Also, hour of temptation, for the MOTB. And ultimately that World War III. It says, though it tarry, wait for it. It seems like it's a long time coming. The Lord said he's going to come like a thief in the night. It says, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It's surely going to come. It's just waiting for it and enduring. That's the hard part. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. And you have to have that faith, man, to believe that, these prophecies will come to pass. Believe that, Most High said he's a man that shall not lie, Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, gathering unto him all nations, and heaping unto him all people. Keep it not at home, he's establishing all these military bases, these garrisons, naval bases all over the world, man. So that's prophecy right there. But eventually all this is going to end up to that, that terrible day of the Lord, man, that nuclear destruction. This is 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up. And what's going to do that? Those nuclear weapons, nuclear, missiles. They're going to touch down and strike and destroy these lands out here, mainly America and Israel. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Yeah, so you gotta keep this on your mind always, man. That holy conversation is what we should be talking about. The end times, man. And when watch as well as pray, man. Watch out. Watch the news. Watch out for what's going on, man. That's how you're looking forward and hasting to the coming day of the Most High, man. The coming day of the Lord, man. Nevertheless, according to his promise, we look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Yeah, the kingdom, man. That new earth, under that new rulership, man. That's what we're looking forward to, That's what it's all about, man. Waiting for the Lord to come and, deliver his men and establish his throne on the planet Earth, man. So the earth can be turned, go back into the right direction. And, the Israelites are set up back in power. But yeah, I just wanted to bring out these couple of articles. He announced that more military presence is beefing up in Europe, So it's one step closer to tarry. Shall not tarry. You should wait for it, man. The scriptures say. Though it tarry, though it may seem like it's sluggish, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry, man. But with that, shalom.